What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hate to do another video so close to the traffic, but I gotta show you guys this one. It's a 2021 Tesla Model Y. I've never done a Model Y before. Let's check this one out, see how it does. Gotta start with the back seat first and see what we're working with. It's okay, legroom. Not too squeaky in the back, except a little bit coming from this little center console here. But let's check out the front. Did have the privilege to drive this thing around at one point, and I must say it is fast. I think this is the dual motor. It is actually a pretty quick car. Oh, there's a blue Model 3 over there, same blue as this. I do see these things kind of everywhere though. They are not that special anymore. So, not dissing it, just stating facts. Anyway, let's see how this does. Also, I'm trying a different focus method on my camera here. There's 3 different focus settings. I'm trying a different setting to see if we can get better focus, especially on some of the smaller areas I zoom in, like the button test, to see how this does. So let me know what you think of the new focus setting. Let's try this out. One quick thing I want to point out is I mentioned this in a video previously, but sometimes my hands or fingers rubbing against a material may sound like a squeak when I actually watch the video back, and people say, oh, the car is squeakier than it really is. I have kind of a sensitive mic, so just keep in mind, not everything that makes noise is a squeak. There's a slight difference, but your ears will pick up on it. And then I'm not counting this. This is some kind of aftermarket phone holder. This is not part of the car, so we're going to ignore that, but it does make a little bit of noise, which sucks. It's a little rattle coming from the phone holder. glove box is some kind of button in the screen, I imagine. I don't know how to get to it. Whatever. And now let's move on to the button test. That's the problem. This car is always on. This has the same problem as prior BMWs. You turn the turn signal left or right, and it goes to the default position. Why Tesla, why? So no buttons for me to press. Nothing here. And there's no final button to start. Just put your foot on the brake. And this goes over here. Alright, so I noticed a little flaw in this car. Now, this isn't going to be the same for everybody, but I'm parked in this position, and I have a lot of glare on this screen, and it's, as of right now, very hard to see a lot of the controls and the buttons and whatnot without sort of covering and then seeing stuff like that. You can kind of see it on the camera. The problem with this is most of the functions of the car are on this screen, and if you can't see what the hell you're doing, well, tough shit. That's interesting to see how actual owners of this car will mitigate such circumstances. But anyway, let's talk about the interior quality. How did this thing do? Guys, this is going to be a little bit controversial. People like to rag on Tesla a lot. Some people can't stop kissing Tesla's dick, for lack of better words. There's extremes to both sides. I try to go at my reviews pretty neutral, unbiased. I only tell the truth when I get into these cars. And the truth is, I kind of like this minimalist design. I thought it looked good in the pictures when these and the Model 3 first came out, with this whole little air vent, wood going along the whole side, and then taking away the traditional gauge cluster and stuff here and putting it on one big central screen. Design wise, I do kind of like the way it looks, honestly. I dig it. I do like the whole minimalist design. And sitting in this car, this feels like kind of that same experience you get when you unbox a new laptop or a phone or some kind of high-end electronic. This interior sort of has that kind of feel to it. That sounds weird, but if you guys are, you know, really big tech people, you get a lot of new gadgets and stuff, you'll kind of know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I'm talking about everything except the quality here. What's going on? So fit and finish was surprisingly good in this car. So I've done the Model S and the Model X prior videos. Those cars sucked for the interior quality. They were pretty squeaky. This one wasn't really that squeaky. There was a couple little things in the back seat that I didn't like. The front seat wasn't completely tight, but it was pretty tight. There was just a little bit of squeakage. See, this is why I don't like filming in this front grass area. But fit and finish was mostly pretty good. I think an 8 out of 10 is a fair score for this car, which, again, I was not expecting to give this car that kind of score, but here we are. Actually did pretty good. 8 out of 10. As far as the materials go, this gets a little bit lower of a score for that. This is using fake leather here. Always prefer real over fake. Although this doesn't feel bad or anything, and it's better than cloth. Still fake. Still no bueno. And then soft touch, we have mostly soft touch going on with little inserts of Alcantara. That's a good touch. Got Alcantara here on these are wireless charging pads, by the way, for your phone. That actually feels pretty good, and that's a good spot for them, by the way. Some cars put wireless chargers in the goofiest spots, I swear. These are actually making pretty good sense. Where you start to see some hard plastic is some of these lower parts on the door here. Otherwise, the upper dash is soft touch. Nice wood here, by the way. I do like this wood. And we got soft touch down here a little bit. So, not bad. And then we got a leather steering wheel. And then there's a lot of plastics in here with like a matte finish. Again, that kind of reminds me of opening up a new laptop or something like that. That kind of feeling. Headliner and sun visor. It's both cloth, but it's kind of a really cheap cloth. And then I feel like this is kind of a cheap solution for a vanity mirror. Not sure I'm really digging this too much. Feels cheap to me. And then it is honestly hard to rate the buttons because this car doesn't have any damn buttons. The ones on the steering wheel is okay. The window switch buttons don't feel especially, well, special. I like the way they look though. I like the little lines here. Again, going with that minimalist theme. Not gonna lie, I kind of like it, and I do like the sort of matte finish on them. And then older Teslas use Mercedes-Benz or Daimler turn signal stocks here and gear lever stocks. They had some kind of contract with Daimler and use the exact same stuff, I swear to God. At least they changed the design a little bit on these, so they look and feel pretty good, except I don't like the turn signal stock where they imitated BMW's thing where you turn it and then it goes to the same position but you're still turning left. Don't like that. Tesla needs to fix that. Otherwise the buttons are okay. So materials wise, I would give this a 5 out of 10. I would bump that to a 6 if we had real leather seats going on. So there you guys have it. Final score is 8 out of 10 for fit and finish, 5 out of 10 for materials. Interesting car. I kind of dig it. Don't know if I'm ready for the electric future just yet, but I think they're improving. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.